Good morning and welcome. Happy Monday. One chunk of holidays done, another chunk of holidays approaching. We'll kind of be in this in-between space a little bit and see how it feels for everybody. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom for your day, and this was a card I actually hand-picked. And it was on the bottom of the deck when I muscle tested for this particular deck. Good morning, Joe Neal. You're the first one here today. Welcome, welcome. And I looked at the card and I thought, oh, I hope I get that one. And then I thought, I did just get this one. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Gwen. Glad you're here. So, in a way, I picked the card. In a way, the card picked me. So, either way, both ways, I think it works. Good morning, Beth. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. And Nancy, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Everybody's starting to roll in. This is good. So, I want to start with, hang on, it's hanging right here. And what I see is a pink line coming across with a pink dot on the end. Good morning. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, Ruth Ann. Glad you're here. Everybody rolling past. So, I want to start with some tapping. Good morning, Abigail. Tapping without words. Tapping just to clear, to center, to ground. And we'll just start there and see where we go. So, side of the hand, breathe in, breathe out. Still side of the hand, breathe in, breathe out. Good morning, good morning. One more time, in and out. And inside corner of the eyebrows. Breathe in, breathe out. We're just clearing the field. Side of the eyes, breathe in, breathe out. Underneath the eyes, breathe in, breathe out. Clearing space for today's messages. Under the nose, breathe in, breathe out. Under the mouth, breathe in, breathe out. Ready to receive. Collarbone, breathe in, breathe out. Under the arms, breathe in, breathe out. Can tell I haven't been tapping there in a while. Needs a little more. But we'll just keep going. Good morning, Joe Bell. We're just doing a round of tapping for clearing. Around the crown of the head. Breathe in, breathe out. And now just check in with yourself. Just notice. What's your state of being? I kind of have a hum going within. Like the energy's moving and grounded. Feel very solid in the soles of my feet. What do you notice? Just being with it for the moment. Because I think this card is timely in terms of helping us turn around a bit or change directions a bit. Good morning, Catherine. Welcome. Or being aware, more aware. An awareness that came to me yesterday is if we think about human beings, many things about us, if we measured across all human beings, we get the ubiquitous bell-shaped curve, right? Most of us fall somewhere in the middle, and there's some outliers on each extreme end. My thought was, the image that came to me was, we are moving into a time where the middle of the bell-shaped curve seems like it's going to gut itself and move more extreme, largely driven by social media, move more extreme to the point where we end up with a bimodal distribution, more extreme toward both ends and less in the middle. And that feels like it will create imbalance in a way, but it may be an imbalance, how do I want to say this, that is the harbinger of change that's coming, but it's going to be tumultuous. So this card, I think, is ideal, is perfect for that kind of a circumstance. Native Spirit deck, Denise Lynn, she's Cherokee, and our card I bet some of you can even guess this, right? White buffalo. White buffalo. Again, a harbinger. Harbinger of change, harbinger of growth. We think of the word. There's a word I'm looking for. I think it's in the reading, so we'll see what comes. So a breath. And this is interesting because this is obviously a full-grown buffalo. And most of the images of white buffalo that I've seen are when they're young, when they're just born. So let's see what it says. White buffalo. Card meaning. Abundance and security are flowing into your life. And I thought that was interesting because as I think about this period of my life and this period that the world is in, it feels anything but abundant and secure, right? So, but this is about what's coming in. So perhaps what we're experiencing right now is what's making room for this to come in. Abundance and security are flowing into your life. All things are possible. Hear that again. All things are possible. Where do we put our attention? What do we want? Good morning, Mel. Glad you're here. We have the white buffalo today. Balance and harmony prevail. That is exactly where we're meant to be going. Hopefully we're going there. I think the card lets us know we're going there. You may be called upon to stand up for others, but you can do this because you have the support of many beings in the spirit realm. Does it not feel like we are going to be called to stand up for some of our brothers and sisters, those who don't have much voice, those who don't have much power? If we stand by and allow a bunch of bullshit to happen, we are setting ourselves up. We're setting them up, we're failing them, and we're failing ourselves. So, I had a friend who used to say, you need to stand for something or you'll fall for anything and be good for nothing. What are you willing to stand for? I'm going to read that sentence again. You may be called upon to stand for others, but you can do so because you have the support of many beings in the spiritual realm. We're not doing this stuff alone, right? Your native spirit wants you to know. In native traditions, there are prophecies about the coming of the white buffalo, especially among the Lakota, Dakota, and Nakota, or the Sioux. And we just had the anniversary of the slaughter of 250 Lakota people by the military, and we need to pay attention to this stuff. We need to pay attention to this stuff. No rewriting history, no sanitizing what happened. This is the story. There's a legend that white buffalo calf woman, a mystical being, came to the people a very long time ago when they were out of balance. Any group of people can get out of balance. We can get out of balance within ourselves. So obviously when you put us together in groups, we can get out of balance also, right? She gifted the people a sacred bundle. And a bundle is just, usually it's leather or, and there's sacred items rolled up in the bundle. When I went to various ceremonies for the Anishinaabe people, many times they'd bring their bundles. And it was so interesting to see what people had in their bundles. They'd roll them out in front of themselves around the sacred fire, and you could walk around and look at what was in their bundles. And it was very cool. Let's see here. The sacred bundle contained the white buffalo calf pipe to help restore the balance. And that's what pipes were for. Good morning, Carolyn. Glad you are here. Was to cross the divide, to bridge gaps between people, to bring people together. We need some pipes. Maybe that's what we need right now. Let's see. Upon leaving, the white buffalo calf woman prophesied that she would return at the end of an age and that she would appear as a white buffalo calf. In recent times, white buffalo calves have been born, leading many to believe that this is the beginning of a new time. We've gotten the messengers. The messengers are here, right? It's the beginning of a new time. Now, how do we, as gracefully as possible, move into that time? How do we, as non-violently as possible, move into that time? When this card chooses you, it's an honor, for it speaks of a time of miracles and balance in all things. Hi, Cindy. You are a channel for the greater forces in the universe. With their help, all is possible. Repeat, with their help, all is possible. Open yourself to receiving. That was our tapping at the beginning. It was just opening to receiving, being ready to take on whatever part of this message is for you to carry forth. Without their help, things can be a struggle, and the help is always there. Are you open to receiving it? Will you let it in? Will you let it in? Surrender to support from the Great Spirit. You do not have to do everything alone. How many of us have had or still may have that mistaken belief? The journey. So we're going to practice this. If you're able, I want you to close your eyes and just take a moment here. Take a nice deep breath. And I want you to imagine that you are that buffalo. Inhabit that particular being. As little kids, didn't we pretend? We pretended we were birds and we could fly. We pretended we were cheetahs and we could run really fast. We pretended we were the great diggers. Pretend that you are that white buffalo. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome. Or Cheryl. Glad you're here. As Cindy just rolled. Okay, so imagine that you are that white buffalo. Shape-shift into that white buffalo now. Feel what that feels like. The energy of this card will multiply tenfold as you inhabit that shape. Imagine that you can feel the power in your muscles. Good morning, Sharon. Glad you are here. Welcome. We're just doing a little guided imagery, imagining that we are the white buffalo. Feeling the fecund earth underneath your hooves. Feel the weight of your horns. Turn that massive head. See what that feels like to turn that massive head. Feel the warmth of your hide. Doesn't matter if it's winter. Kind of impervious to the conditions around you. At the center of life's storms, I stand serene. This calls the deeper energies of white buffalo into your life. And again, breathe, take a breath. Let it go. This messenger is talking about a time of greater balance. We're in the inkling stages of that time of greater balance. And we may need to traverse some dark nights of the soul to get there. Thank you, Cindy, for posting it. I appreciate it. But let us practice that. Let us practice being that messenger, the messenger of balance and abundance. What were the other words that we had there? Balance, abundance. My pages are sticking. There we go. Harmony, security. I mean, right now, as you look at it, it kind of feels like anything but, right? However, what do we want? Focus on that. And again, as I said yesterday, reiterating the Amanda Ellis video, we need to take a look back at 2024. What worked, what didn't work, what we're willing to take with us into 2025, what absolutely we are done with. Nope, not going there anymore. Done with that. And make that conscious shift into the next stage. Balance, abundance, harmony, security, yes. Thank you. So, one more nice deep breath in. Let it go. I'm going to show you the image one more time. There you are, standing in the snow. Look at the light coming in. Beautiful trees all around. Can you imagine the stillness? Be still. Be still. And now take this forth out into your day, wherever it needs to. Be present. You're a carrier of this energy. Have an awesome Monday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.